Real Madrid new arrival Endrick has the perfect example to follow in teammate at Real Madrid, says Brazilian icon. We are going to be detailing you through that on this episode as we progress. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as we will be revealing you Real Madrid's plan with forgotten attacking midfielder Jesus Reina, according to latest report. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. At this point, it is safe to say that the heart and soul of Real Madrid's attack lies in Brazil. Vinicius Jr. over the years has established himself as one of the team's most trusted assets in the final third, with Rodrigo goals not too far behind. The recent arrival of Endrick only furthers the South American nation's influence on Los Blancos' attack, as the trio could well define an era in Madrid. Speaking to the media recently, Brazilian legend and renowned former free kick specialist Marcos Assuncao spoke about two Real Madrid young Brazilian sensations, Endrick and Vinicius Jr. He began, unsurprisingly, with the club's latest signing, who was only presented as a new Real Madrid player last weekend. He is a great player. He has just turned 18, and in Brazil, he has already won several titles with Palmeiras, where I also played. Being the protagonist, he has quality and personality. He began on Endrick. The legend then went on to reveal that despite being just 18 years of age, the young forward had what it takes to succeed at the highest level. In other cases, I would say no, because young Brazilians go to Europe too early. But in Endrick's case, I think so. The big difference is that he has a winning mentality, and that he is going to join the most successful club in the world. Madrid is the best team that exists, and just getting there means you are a champion. He is already a star. At 16 years old, he was already the protagonist in Palmeiras. But now, he must adapt to the culture of European football, he added. Elaborating on how playing for Los Blancos would only catalyze Endrick's development, the legendary midfielder said, "Just by training with those players, he will already learn a lot. Who can boast of training with football players of that world class? It is a privilege. He will have everything to grow as a figure. He will need time to adapt because the change is abrupt. But I think that little by little, he will have minutes. He will find his pace and he will gain the confidence of the coach," he added. Assuncao was then asked to compare Endrick to players of the past, whose profiles he resembled most. The former player, however, admitted that it was a tricky question. It is difficult to find a prototype like Endrick in past generations. He doesn't look like Romario because he performed more in tight spaces. Neither is he like Ronaldo because he dropped deep and pushed forward in attack. He doesn't look like Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, or Vinicius Jr. either. Endrick is strength, speed, and goals. He needs a field to run. In addition, he also fights a lot and usually positions himself well tactically. the Brazilian legend added. The Brazilian legend was then asked to comment on Real Madrid protagonist in recent years, Vinicius Jr. Unsurprisingly, he was first asked if the youngster deserves this year's Ballon d'Or. Yes, he has turned 24 years old and his progression has been enormous, both individually and collectively. Obviously, it has helped him to be on a team like Real Madrid, which almost always wins. He began. Assunção then urged Vinicius Jr. to be a role model for the team's latest signing and stated that Endrick had a similar path to progress to greatness. He must be an example for Endrick. He arrived at a time of adaptation. He integrated into the culture of the country and the club and learned about the winning character of the club and its players. That is the path that Endrick should follow. Vinicius should be a reference for him, the Brazilian legend added. Finally, the former midfielder elaborated on Vinicius Jr.'s growth in Madrid and how he overcome all obstacles to be what he is today. Many people said that Vinicius was not going to succeed at Real Madrid, but he has managed to transform all those opinions and show that you can go very far with work, ambition, and the desire to learn. He has understood how important it should be for his team and is now a world star. He has a lot of merit. What he has achieved in the best club in the world, the Brazilian legend Assunção concluded, as quoted by Spanish publication Diario AS. Discussing on the prospect of Endrick joining Real Madrid, he is going to be alongside young stars like Arda Güler and Nico Paz, also Brahim Diaz, although a little bit older. That mix will provide an equilibrium in the dressing room with legends like Luka Modric, Luka Vazquez, Dani Carvajal, among others, ready to always help young stars whenever they need in the dressing room. Starman Kylian Mbappe, in his press conference during his presentation, also offered a lending hand as he said if ever Endrick needed his help or advice, he will be there for him because he knows what it means to be under pressure in a big club. More updates on that will follow. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.